What is up? Hope you're all doing fan-freaking-tastic. It's The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. In the last video we got a bunch of stuff done, and in this video we're going to continue on with the introduction to the game. It is the next day here and we are about to call on Epona so we can do another hard day's work. Did I say Epona? Oh, that's right. I meant Mo Butts. Okay then, let's get started. Let's get very started. So this time it's a little more strenuous than last time. We got 20 goats instead of 10. It's pretty insane, but I think it's nothing we can't handle, you know. So we're just gonna whoop them into the barn here. Again, not a big thing you got to worry about for the rest of the game, but they make you do it anyway. So let's just get through this here. We're gonna be getting through pretty much the entirety of the intro in this video, and hopefully see some pretty exciting things. Let's get the goats in here. No stragglers. Doing pretty good. Well, we were until that one decided to flip out. It can be pretty difficult when they're facing away from the barn, because then you kind of got to get behind them, but there is really no behind them that's advantageous. Yeah, circle them back around here. So we're not gonna get the best time, but that's okay. We don't really need that great a time at the moment. Let's get these last two guys in here. And that is one hard day's work right there. 1 minute 6. We're definitely pro. Well then, that about wraps her up for today. So how about y'all head over to the mayor's place? I think we will do just that. I always talk to this dude right afterward, because he's just standing right there, and the A button just really wants to, jeez. Yeah, if you're not, directly in the middle of these fences, like if you're too far off to the side, and you start running into them, then your horse might just run into them head on, and then it's over from there. But, luckily, we were able to make it out. And back into the main bulk of Orden Village. We're gonna see if we can flag down Mayor Bo. Oh, you done herding for the day, Link? Well, nice work. Thank you very much. I would say so too. The royal gift Russell told us about is ready, so you should get ready for your trip to Hyrule Castle. Now, the royal family requested this gift specifically, so it's real special. It'd be bad if the representative of Orden were to be late for such an occasion. You get me, lad? The path before you was a long one, my sweet horse, but please bear Link safely along it. Wait, what's this? What's happened? She's injured, isn't she? Oh shit. Link, how could you? You were pushing Mo Butts too hard again. I bet you hurt her leg jumping fences, didn't you? No, Ilya, there's no need to get so hot with them. Father! How can you be so easy on him? You're the mayor! You should start acting like one. You poor thing. Ilya just giving him the business. It'll be alright, Mo Butts. I'll take you to the forest spring right now. Once we soothe you in the spirit spring, you'll feel better in no time. And there she goes. Just making her way with our horse. Wait, Ilya! Why, without Mo Butts, the gift won't get delivered in time. Oh, this won't do. I gotta agree. I think it's pretty clear who's whipped in this relationship between Link, Ilya, and her dad. What's a father to do? There's no way you'll be able to deliver our town's gift without Mo Butts. Oh no. When it rains, it pours. Alright, let's just do this again. This very violent roundup here. Sorry to always be putting you through this, Link. Well, you better get going and figure out what you're gonna do about Mo Butts. Maybe you can head up to where Ilya is and see if she won't give you the horse back. It's okay. It's not your fault that Ilya's a bitch. Alright, well, I guess the only thing to do now is go see if we can appease Ilya here. I don't think we were pushing Mo Butts that hard, but... well, you never know. Link, are you going to see Ilya? Maybe it's just me, but those guys don't normally let people through. Link, do you think we can go see Ilya together? Now, what are these bullies doing? Hey, we've been waiting for you, you know, Link. Yesterday was so much fun. Yeah, chasing that monkey was great. I was just telling Mallow here about how we wanted to show it to him, but we had to go instead. We had to let it go instead. Oh, you didn't get caught, Tallow? Oh, Colin, way to spoil everything by telling your dad. Nice job. Yeah, thanks a lot. We got scolded by our dad something awful. I thought it was never gonna end. I bet you're trying to go see Ilya, aren't you? Well, there's no way I'm gonna let you pass. Oh, hey, neat, Link. Let me borrow that wooden sword. If I'd had a wooden sword yesterday, I could have handled it all alone, definitely. Well, you did, and you still didn't, so there's that. Yeah, whatever. You can't not let him borrow the sword here. You know how video games work. With this thing, I'll show him. So he's gonna go beat up the scarecrow there. Thanks. Those guys are always teasing me. What's so fun about swinging something like that around anyway? I hate it. It's scary. But when I grow up, I'm gonna be just like you, Link. I don't want to learn about swords or anything, but could you teach me how to ride a horse sometime? Can you? You have to promise. I guess that seals the deal. He's well on his way. Okay, well, let us not forget, we have a mission right now. We have to go get Mo Butts back. From the Raging Woman. And something tells me it's not going to be an easy task, to say the least. But, let's just make our way over to where the spring is at. And isn't this just perfect? Link! If you came back to take Mo Butts, you can forget it. Why don't you think about what you've done for a change? I won't open the gate until you change your attitude. Ilya, you don't know what happened yesterday. Listen, I don't know if she'll listen to me, but I'll try to explain about Tallow and the monkey, okay? You crawl there through the tunnel while I do, Link. Oh, Jesus. You know, this is no way to treat the future hero of this video game. I gotta say. But at least there's money in it for us, right? Just take a nice zoom in here to Link's big old butt. Oh man, the amount of shit that just went down in the past few minutes. Well, record scratch, freeze frame. Yep, that's me. It's a real one of those moments. I found you. Ooh, aren't you scary? Are you sure you want to be doing that, snarling and glaring at me? Well, that's too bad. I was planning on helping you, if you were nice. That's much better. You humans are obedient to a fault, aren't you? Oops, but you aren't a human anymore, are you? You're a beast. There, you be a good boy and calm down. No need to bite. Why, thank you. You look kind of surprised. So, I bet you're wondering, where exactly are we? Well, I'll make you a deal. If you can get over here, maybe I'll tell you. This is a pretty interesting little character we just met. But she did free us, so she can't be all that bad. So, now we're turned into a wolf, and as such, I'm sure we've got some pretty cool wolf-like abilities. We can attack, just like in human form, only now with a bite instead of a sword. And we can dig, which humans, as you know, can't do. So now we can just, let's see what else we got here. Oop, sorry for the jump cut there. Just needed to get my bearings straight here. Kind of forgot a little bit of the controls here. So, let's talk to this character. Come on, what's the matter with you? Get over here now. If you can't force your way out, why don't you see if there's some kind of hole you can squeeze through? I mean, places like this are always full of holes, right? Yeah, just like this story. Woo. I'm just fucking with you. I guess you're not completely stupid after all. Listen, I like you, so I think I'll get you out of here. But in exchange for my help, you have to do exactly as I say. If you need anything from me, just press L and give me a sign. So, are we all clear? Good. Now come on, get moving. Oh, I'm starting to miss Ilya. Okay. Well. So, now we gotta figure out how to get out of prison. We've already seen that we can dig, and it looks like we got some here. So we can dig, we can hit switches, or grab switches with our big ol' canines. Let's see what else this prison has to offer. Oh, well. Want to see something interesting? You're a beast, remember? Press X to hone your senses and poke around. So if we press the X button, we can enter our hyper wolf sense mode, and we can see things that normally we couldn't see if we were just human. So, looks like we got a little spirit here. Can't run any farther. That's far enough, right? I'll be safe here, I think. What was that noise? Don't anything come near me. Ooh, Jesus, something really spooked him out. That was a soldier's spirit. Maybe it's someone from the other world. There are lots of other spirits roaming around here, you know. Hone your senses to see them, they might know things. Well, I think if we see any more spirits, we'll be sure to do just that. So, we got some little mop heads attacking us. That's a really cool animation. If you attack a little enemy, if it's like small enough of an enemy, Link will kind of just bite it and then toss it aside. I always thought that was kind of a cool little animation. So it looked like that switch didn't do much, but I doubt you're used to your new body yet, so I'll just tell you. Think about how you fought enemies in your human form. Just because your shape has changed doesn't mean your instincts have as well. Well, we do have heightened senses now, so, I mean, there is that. Okay, well, let's just try this one out, see if it does anything. And it looks like we can raise the water. It's pretty good, because we're going to need to be able to do this to get over these spikes here. I don't know why there's a big spike floor in a sewage prison thing, but hey, we got a new spirit, so let's check this out. What are these black things? Where are they coming from? And how do we get out of here? So many questions. Jesus, come on, man. Get a grip. Lots of more little mop heads. I'm not going to bother with them. Except for this one, because it looks tasty. Can't quite get in there yet. Still need to activate more switches, I presume. This way. Over here. Over there. I'll be waiting for you, but you'll have to help yourself for a change. Help ourselves for a change? Haven't we been doing everything since we first got in here? Okay, probably not back the way we came. Guessing that's not a great place to go. Okay, here we go. Looks like we can lower the water level over here, as well as talk to a new spirit that's just hunched over in the corner. What are these black monsters? I've never seen anything like them. So it looks like they can at least see the monsters, but it doesn't look like they're able to see us. And now we've lowered the water again. It might help us to get over here. Aha! Wow. Okay. If we go on our senses here, we can actually find little places like this. We can dig up some goodies. A little heart. Good thing we need that. And a nice rupee. And a new spirit. Please, I am but a lowly soldier. Please, someone save me from these evil creatures. Ah! Man, these guards are just not having it. Aw, did the detour tire you out, little wolf? By the way, are you using X to hone your senses like you should? It looks like the spirits in here, they're all soldiers. Where in the world could we be? Midna's such a tease. You want out of here, right? Okay, we're off. Yeah, let's do it. Ooh. Big old staircase. Well, let's get climbing. The only way to do it is to do it. Jesus. What are you doing? Mina's just making fun of us the entire way. Okay. Oop. That's right. You can't actually jump this one by yourself. We're gonna need a little help. I guess I have to do everything for you. Look, I'll show you all the small ledges, so just target me and press A to jump where I am. So we can use these Midna jumps here. These are going to help us cross some gaps that we couldn't otherwise cross without Midna's help. It's kind of weird, little mechanic. It doesn't really leave room for any skill or anything. You just kind of mash the A button while you're targeting her. It's pretty weird. But we can also cross these little ropes as a wolf. So that's at least convenient. And whoop. Gonna be jumping all over these things, aren't I? Okay, let's just try this again. Gotta use Midna's help. Can't forget. At long last, we are at the top. We got a bunch of little black bats. That's not go well. Okay. Just chew them up. See what's in these boxes. Not much. Usually when these little pedestal things are here, you know, you can Midna jump. So, you know exactly where we are yet? I do not. Well, if you go to the top, you might be able to figure it out. That's right, because we cannot open doors as well, Flink. So we're gonna have to go to ones that are already open for us. I don't know why there's a big door just open on a ledge with no platform going to it. but at least it's convenient. And where in the heck could we be? So we're finally able to get out. And look at the sky. Isn't the black of cloud of Twilight looking beautiful today? Do you know where this is? You still don't know? Look, there's someone I want to introduce you to, but I'll need you to go through that tower to do it. We're just getting teased left and right. I mean, what is this? So let's just figure this out here. We got another spirit. So there are even spirits up here, huh? This whole spirit thing is pretty new to you, isn't it? Even though these guys can see these monsters, they don't know a thing about you. If you think I'm lying, why don't you check it out? No, I pretty much already figured that one out there. What are these monster birds? What in the world is happening here? Our poor Hyrule Castle. Welp, that solves it. That wasn't the person I wanted you to meet, by the way. Well, let's just try and get to that tower. Yep, we're in the old Hyrule Castle. Not really a big surprise. Looks pretty castle-y. But, pretty coincidental, considering we were going to be going here anyway to deliver the gift. And these enemies are just the big old horn birds. They make a really kind of interesting noise. Kind of a boing sort of noise. They got pretty weird little heads actually too. They kind of, you can see they kind of like are made up of a bunch of little sections that kind of wiggle around. And they're usually best killed with the jump attack, kind of a wolf leap. Look just a little farther. Use some more mini jumps to get across these little beams here, and hopefully don't get killed by the horn birds on the way back over here. And maybe we can get some answers as to what the heck is even going on around here.
It fell with him. Yeah. That does have great however. That helps hat.
So that was a bunch of information that we just got. Please, you must leave quickly before the guard comes. So we gotta get the heck out of here. And that was a pretty sad little story. So the whole kingdom has been consumed by Twilight.
What was one time?
Not that way, the guard's coming. Boy, he's prompt. What a brilliant idea. The window. Exactly how we came in. Who would have thought?
Not as one.
Well, do you understand where we are now?
Okay, any
I guess a promise is a promise, so I'll let you go back to where you first tumbled into the Twilight. But are you really so sure that you should be going back?
going to see one.
Are you sure you aren't forgetting anything important? Do you want to save them?
You need to
Well, in that case, little Midna will be happy to help you. But,
just come to me if you
well, you'd have to be my servant, and like a servant, you'd have to do exactly as I say. Why don't you go back, take a little time, and give it some thought?
need time.
Oh, that's right. I forgot to mention one thing. Though you may have left the darkened realm, you haven't transformed back into your former self, and you won't anytime soon. Now, why could that be?
You need
See you later. Okay, well, now we get to enjoy visiting Ordon as a beastly wolf monster. So, what next? Did you think I'd disappeared? Listen, there's another thing I forgot to tell you. Don't think you can just run off and save your friends, because you can't. Just beyond that bridge, the land is covered in twilight. Last time, a shadow beast pulled you through the curtain of twilight, but if you want to go that way this time, you'll need the cooperation of someone from the twilight, like me. So you really have no choice but to do what I say. Saving your friends and all that, well, that'll depend on your actions. Because you can never trust words, you know. Right now, I want a sword and a shield. That'll suit me. You do understand me, don't you? So, what do you plan to do? While you're here dawdling, the twilight continues to expand. Come on, hurry it up. Okay, so we don't even have a sword anymore because Colin or Tallow bullied us to get it. So we gotta go find a new one, and we need a shield on top of that just to make Midna happy, so she'll help us save our friends. Isn't that just nice? And now Ordon's got monsters in it, so everything's just going bonkers here. We gotta employ some good old hero's elbow grease. And this is kind of one thing I don't care about as a wolf. You kind of have to like wait for enemies to get up before you can attack them again after you do a jump attack on them, so that's pretty annoying. Wait! Thank you for taking care of those bad guys. They made both the village and a forest a mess. They kidnapped the village children. But I know, you're not one of them. I can tell because you smell like the trees of Ordon. If you run into any trouble, try talking to the animals. We animals want to understand one another, so you'll be alright. Wasn't that great? Now we get to call on the woodland creatures to help us, and all the kids got kidnapped. It's just getting better by the second. And it was like instantaneously nighttime. Oh, how did it come to this? The children, please say nothing's happened. Please forgive your good-for-nothing father. Oh boy. So it's probably best if we're not seen by anyone, but at least we can talk to the chickens. Huh? Fresh face, huh? You're a sharp one to realize that you needed to come introduce yourself to me. If you want to know anything about this town, I can tell you. What do you say? Tell me. Let me tell you. This is usually a quiet little village, but there was a bit of a ruckus today. If you gotta know, monsters attacked the village and made off with the little brats. You look a bit like a monster yourself. If you're gonna be hanging around town, you may want to stay out of sight of the people. Well, that's very helpful. I'm sorry that I borrowed one of your brethren's flight powers to get some money and then threw him off a cliff. So we can do a little exploring around here, and if we use our wolf senses, sure we can find some alternate ways into people's houses. That it's not like we can use the door, you know. It's gotta dig our way in. So this is Russell's house. We got the fishing rod around here earlier. Let's do some snooping. Doesn't look like there's much in here anymore. Oh well. Let's go explore around town a little more. See what else we can find. Alright. There's some people over there. Maybe we can listen in on their conversation. Oh, about the shield. Hey, not so loud. That seems interesting. But, can't quite hear them from this distance. Just get a little closer. Just a little closer. So, that shield is still in your house, right? Oh yeah, it should be in our storage loft. Good, go grab it, quick as you can. Russell got wounded pretty bad, so we can't go search for the kids. I'll take over for him. But Russell had a sword, Mayor, and he still got hurt. If you're unarmed, you're done for. I'll be fine. The sword we were gonna present to the royal family should still be at Russell's house. Oh yeah? All right. I understand, Mayor. I'll hurry up and get that shield. You just wait here. No good. Run! We've been spotted. But we got some juicy gossip. That's not a bad bit of information you heard, huh? Ugh, look at that open window. This village is full of idiots. So, we should jump up there. But from where? It's a puppy. Nighttime walks are so nice, aren't they? I hope I find something good buried today. I love digging holes and looking for treasure. So that's one of our dog brethren. Let's see if we can find some good treasure. Looks like we got some stuff over here. If we can find some rupees, that'd be pretty dope. Because God knows what we're gonna be spending, gonna have to be spending money on later on. Got 7 rupees, pretty good. So we need to find a way into that house through the window. Looks like we can go off the water wheel, but monster! This guy's guarding it. You've returned for more, haven't you? My daughter, return her and take this! Oh no, he's got the hot grass. He's like, get ready. Oh shit. Were you attacked by that hawk? You're no match for him. Well, we're about to be. Save me. I'm sorry, that person calling the hawk is my master's husband. You could sneak up from behind and scare him. Meow. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, we have to find an alternate way. Come on, let's get up on the roof up there and scare that guy. Look at him, posing like he's all important. Wait till he sees us. Yeah, let's go get him. We're gonna scare the shit out of him. Whoa! Yeah, this guy sucks. What's Midna got to say? Oh, no, she's just doing this. Well, before that, we can actually call the hawk ourselves. But we don't need to blow in the hot grass. We can just howl the tune. Like that little turnaround that Wolflink does. That's just something that dogs do when they're happy. Let's give this hawk a piece of our minds. For ramming us with his pecker. So, you're Link, right? Sorry about giving you the business. I'm not proud of it, but it's in my genes to obey anyone who blows a reed. How sad. Your voice, it sounded like a reed. That's why I flew down. I beg to differ. I'll tell you what, next time, call me like that when you need something. Who knows, I might be able to help you out. Noted. Okay, now we can jump to the water now. So there should be a shield somewhere in this house. Let's see if we can find it. And it looks like up there. Found it, found it! I found it, thank you very much. So we can just bang it off the wall. The Warden Shield. It's got a picture of a goat on it. It looks kind of cheap. Alright then, next is a sword. Hurry up and get one. Well, we heard that Russell had a sword. We checked his house, but we didn't see much. But we need to figure out how to get out of here first. Oh, you know what? I think I know exactly how. The window up here. What was that sound? The children could not have returned, could they? I must go out and search one last time. You get inside the house. I have placed the sword that was to be our gift to Hyrule on the couch. If the mayor comes for it, please give it to him. But darling, your injuries. Well, there you go. We're gonna do some good old Metal Gear Solid action and sneak past Russell here. And looks like we got some more wildlife we can speak to. The froggies. To humans, this must seem like an average country town, but to us, it's paradise. You should take a look around this town. I can see stuff sparkling. Whether or not you can is up to the quality of your X senses. Well, what do you know? Frogs have the same senses as wolves. It's canon. Nice. Oh. Got some more stuff. Dig up a few of these holes here. Probably won't get much out of these though. Ah, to be a wolf at a night when the moon rides high. Beautiful. This guy has a real mind for aesthetic. Tell me, is this your true form, a human? Isn't your true form a human who is not currently in the town? Nah, just teasing. You're lucky. Your sharpened senses and your soft-looking coat, lovely. Yep, it's really got an eye for aesthetics. I bet that chicken really likes the teal and purple water cups too. Okay. There it is. The Orden sword. Crafted by Russell, the best swordsman in Orden. Alright, so now you have a sword. Looks like you can actually be useful when you concentrate. Alright, no more detours. I'm gonna take you back into the Twilight. Go back to the woods where you first transformed into that shape. Let's do it. Alright, try to make our way back without being spotted by good old Russell. He'll see that we took his sword. So, we may not be able to use the sword and shield as Wolf Link, considering, you know, we just have paws. But apparently Midna's happy anyway. So, maybe we'll be able to make it into our human form and actually save some people in the end of all this madness. Wait. Come to my spring. Oh boy. You have been transformed by the power of shadow. Come to me. This night just keeps getting better and better. Beware, a shadow being. It approaches. This guy just had a baby. Alright. So this is one of the most burly Twilight enemies that we've found so far. Just jump on him and bite the shit out of his chest. That wasn't too bad. Okay, well, it looks like this is happening all around Hyrule, so we got a lot of work cut out for us. But it seems like if we want to return to our human form, we're gonna have to be helping these light spirits. I guess there's nothing left to do but make our way back into the Twilight. Hey, look. The Faron Woods that you know so well, they're covered in Twilight. You might not be able to come back here, but do you still want to go? We got no choice. So these are the weapons you use in your world. Watch it, Midna. You really think this thing can slay the creatures of Twilight? Well, I won't use these, but I'll hang on to them for you. Then why did you have us get them? Alright, a promise is a promise. I trust you enough to help. In exchange for my help, though, I need you to gather some things for me. Look, I can't tell you all the details now, but it'll be easy, trust me. But enough about that. Do you hear that noise? It's the lamentation of the spirit that had its light stolen. Where in the world could it be? Better get going, don't you think? Don't blame me for your world's fate if you don't hurry up and find that light. Come on, snap to it. Okay, well, I think we got a lot done in this video. All sorts of crazy junk has gone down, and we've got a long journey ahead of us, so I think I'm going to call this one right here. And if you're watching along, I will see you in the next video. Thanks for joining me.